Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to the Island of Portsal discussion. This is technically this is actually what the name of the island is, but, so yeah, this is going to pertain to the overall theme. It's all under Project PortsalMC, so, yeah. Anyways, there we go. So here's the board of what I have so far today. It's just gonna be a very short video. I don't expect this to take too long. This discussion won't be long actually. Bosses that I've been able to implement. Of course, the future bosses can always increase and decrease as time goes on, or even change completely depending on what's needed and what fits really. So far we have Bob. First off, the first boss you're going to be dealing with, and is the main overarching boss in the entire map series, is Baba Yaga. She's a witch. She sort of invaded the island, did some things, or at least tried to. She was discovered doing some not so kosher things. And yeah, your overarching goal is to eliminate her because she just doesn't have anything good planned. Next are planned bosses. Planned bosses refer to bosses that I will be adding. So first one that I have added in the dev update and will most likely be in the next map update, although he's not fully implemented yet, is Evan. Evan is an evoker, and that I've buffed. I plan on boosting some of his stats, and possibly even giving him armor. Let's see. Next is Oracle. Oracle's a tough one. Oracle's going to be an Elder Guardian. I don't know if I'm going to implement him. He's planned, but he can always be eliminated from the plan. And that would require more stuff dealing with underwater, undersea stuff, which I want to get into. Now, there's also future bosses. Currently there's only one Rose. This would be another boss witch, but this one would be a little bit more difficult than Baba Yaga. And by meaning a little bit more difficult, I mean the boss battle would probably take you about an hour. Just based on health alone. I might get into data packs and stuff when making this boss, but I'm not sure. Anyways, let's go back to Evan. Now, Evan, the boss battle is going to be the boss area. Is going to be a mansion approximately 11,000 blocks away from the island. That is the closest one I could find using commands, which automatically searches and locates the nearest possible woodland mansion. It is going to be very similar what I'm doing. What I did with Baba Yaga's castle to this woodland mansion, but it's going to be a little bit more tricky because I am going to be also be dealing with since it's going to be a little bit more tricky because I'm going to have to fill quite a few of the chests up. Normally they don't have loot in them, so I'm going to be having to do a lot of decision work and guesswork with what would fit with the current overarching theme with that, because the release I'm working on is going to be for next month. Now I know I understand what you might be thinking. Well, you pushed out, like, you had 3 updates to the same map this month in only the span of a few days. Why are you waiting to push it out next month? Well, before I go on that discussion, let's let's discuss this here. So the reason behind well, my thought behind the actual development work, my thought um, behind this is because since I'm constantly fiddling and tweaking things on the map, that pushing out an update each, I don't push out updates each time anymore. I do version ups, and then I push up the update with the version when I've gotten to a sufficient level of progress that I can overall release a version put to the public. So majority of the versions that are going to be considered lost versions. Now I do have periodic backups where I have a version which I keep the backup of. But largely this is a very destructive editing process, which comes with its risk. And of course, I don't. It's why I have 2 extra backups just in case I screw up on one of them. I don't want to be completely destructive, but it will inevitably set me back if I screw up. So let's see, what else do I have planned? Well, I'm adding reward chests now at the end of. I'm gonna have like reward rooms and stuff like in classic dungeon boss, like classic dungeons. How you used to fight the guy, and still current dungeons do this. You fight the boss and you get a reward, but instead of it being assigned randomly like a drop, I'm gonna go with the loot room, and we'll do tutorials on how to get to the loot rooms and stuff. I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna do that, but yeah. Anyways, I guess this concludes this development update video. I hope you all enjoyed watching me and helping. I hope this helped you understand the development process that I'm going through right now. If you would be so kind as to hit the like buttons, consider subscribing. I try to come out with videos frequently. If I don't post a video on a certain day, I'm probably going to come out with a video on the next day. If I don't, generally it's because something's going on that and I haven't been able to make or push out a video. Anyways, that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you in the next one.